Knights and Dame Commanders, heal yourselves now. A message from the Council of Light for the New Republic of Earth. Greetings Knight and Dame Commanders. We have been utilizing Commander Wings of Light, we will just call her Sister Wings, as an example of a very valuable lesson we want to share with all of you. You may or may not have yet realized this in your own daily walks, but have you noticed happenings in your own lives appearing first before similar events occur on the world stage? We will utilize and experience Sister Wings just endured, a training of sorts, to prepare her to assist others about to endure similar difficulties, perhaps at an even more challenging level than she experienced. Her challenge called up a physical weakness she developed early in life as an asthmatic child. The first attack came when she was a new baby, when she was separated for an extended period from her mother, who needed additional time to recover from childbirth. She was separated from her mother continuously for over 2 months, and again repeatedly throughout her early childhood. The first event goes back beyond her conscious memory. It manifested as an inability to properly breathe, to take in air, and to relax into her physicality and release all fear regarding her safety and security. This is an issue of fear of abandonment, which is at the core of all fear manifestation in humanity. Fear of being abandoned by God. The veil of forgetfulness wiped away all conscious remembrance of God as your divine parent, partner and ultimate source of life, love and light. This foundational fear, being separated from the true home of the God worlds and her original family of light, was triggered consciously as an infant being separated from her earth mother. Her relevant past life experience with the fear of abandonment was an occurrence of drowning which happened for many thousands of people at the fall of Atlantis. Her ability to take in air caused her death. She had no control over her own personal safety and felt at the end of that life that she had been abandoned by God. This was her sole choice, however, to perish with the population and to endure this particular form of passing. It could have been otherwise, but she desired it to be of maximum service to humanity at that time, because of her role in that culture. By staying with them until the last breath, she helped the others around her remain calm until the end. The life-giving breath of spirit is what fuels the fire in your hearts. It's what energizes the life force within your human forms. Without the breath of life, your bodies become dust in the wind. Shortness of breath, failure to take in life-giving air, represent a fear of living, a fear of life itself, a fear of not being able to keep up with the demands of the time and space existence within this world. In her most recent case, the pressures of daily life have been increasing exponentially since Y2K. It is such that now things are to the point where, through her own sole choice and in service to the all that is, she has chosen for most all of her waking hours to be occupied with work and life commitments to keep her skills very sharp for the ultimate fulfillment of her mission to Earth. Many of you are in the same form of divine service to God and to humanity to ensure mission success. Therefore, you may be noticing the same battle weariness symptoms emerging in your own individual lives and bodies. We are collectively coming down to the wire, where world events are occurring for the mass population of the Earth to awaken once and for all. Many physical weaknesses you entered your lives with are likely kicking up now as the solar DNA upgrading frequencies are ever higher and higher daily, as well as the new manifestation of ascension symptoms to get your own consciousness focused inward as a final preparation for the imminent changes about to rock your world. You who are listening to this message know exactly what we are talking about. In her case, additional physical conditions developed in the last 15 years, and especially ramped up in the last 5 that triggered fear of possible conditions affecting her present ailments, which might have required medical attention. However, upon observation and reflection, she made a choice to utilize natural healing methods, such as meditation and prayer, visualization and the use of essential oils that almost entirely eliminated her physical symptoms, and helped her center herself in the midst of acute stress. She noticed that her emotional states at the occurrence of the problems were at work, or getting ready for work, or needing to take care of numerous household needs, at times where she felt alone and unsupported. She concluded that these were panic and anxiety attacks, after observing fear of not having enough time. Extreme stiffness in her lungs and back leading to acute muscle spasms all over it, a shallowness and rapid rate of breathing, sudden weakness, blood pressure increase and a racing, pounding heart. All products of fear. Fear of the future. Fear of not having enough time. Fear of not having enough money, of having a home, or having her basic needs met, a lack of worthiness to be blessed with abundance instead of lack. A fear of abandonment and a subconscious lack of faith. These are fears she had been grappling with for a long time. They of course are now being magnified by the amplitudes of the solar coronal ejections and Schumann resonance interval. All of our bodies are being affected by this phenomenon. Her fears are all within. All illusion, and within her control, through discernment and spiritual discipline. Her focus has now been redirected, now that she realizes the cause. She is on the mend. This is a significant example for those of you still listening, because it is a form of healing and clearing the fears she entered this life with, and for which she is in the process of finally letting these issues go, once and for all. Emotional cleansing on this level is required for all who want to be of further service to humanity in this next and final phase of the restoration of memory to the people of Earth. This is commander-level work, which is necessary to continuously address now until it is completely cleared mentally, emotionally and physically from all of you boots on the ground. Continue with your introspective work. Continue connecting with Source and those in your daily experience whom you know to be members of your team, and with those who need your help. Be mindful daily that spiritual discipline requires commitment and prioritization of mission work over all else, except for you. Self-care, self-love and self-reflection are key at this time, and is certainly a foundational requirement for all of heaven's ground crew soldiers committed to bringing about God's plan for this world. Trust in God. When fear arises, ask for divine help. Pay attention to the signs your body is giving to you. Ask for clarification of the meanings of the ailments you are experiencing in your physicality. There is always a simple yet profound, very meaningful explanation for such things. If you need to, seek medical attention, don't forget to include the recommendations we are making here. Reflects on the root causes. Heal your old emotional wounds. The time is now for your own healing before you are called up to heal and lead others. Time is of the essence. We leave you now with the wish for the peace of God to descend upon you and to heal your hearts. We love you. We are here for you. Call on us at any time. In love, light and service. The Council.